You think you know Burpy? Think again. This fiery Infernus isn't just Eli Shane's best buddy, he might be the strongest slug in all of Slugterra's history. From mysterious origins to secret powers, there's a lot more to Burpy than meets the eye. And today, we're uncovering the untold secrets that make him the most powerful slug ever. Let's rewind time. We know Burpy was passed down to Eli by his father, Eli Shane. But have you ever wondered why an Infurnus, one of the rarest slugs, was chosen to be part of the Shane legacy? Some theories suggest that Burpy isn't just any Infurnus, he's linked to the ancient protectors of Slugterra. Could Burpy be an evolved form of an even older, legendary fire slug? Some fans believe he holds the last remnants of a forgotten power, one that could make him even stronger than we realize. This could explain his extraordinary intelligence and unstoppable firepower, the connection between Burpy and Eli's blaster. Here's something interesting. Eli's blaster reacts differently when Burpy is loaded. We've seen it happen multiple times in battles. Could this mean Burpy has an exclusive bond with Shane family weapons? If true, this could mean there's a secret technique only Eli can unlock. What if Burpy is the key to a power even greater than the Megamorph? Just imagine Burpy unlocking a completely new transformation beyond anything we've ever seen. Burpy's untapped abilities. What's next? Burpy has already megamorphed, but what's the next step? Could he evolve even further? Imagine a hypermorph form, where his flames turn blue or white hot, capable of burning through anything in Slugterra, or a fusion ability, where Burpy could combine powers with other slugs. The possibilities are endless. What's next for Burpy? Burpy's journey is far from over, with new threats always emerging in Slugterra. Could we see him unlock a brand new ability in the future? Maybe even a form stronger than anything we've ever seen? If you think Burpy is already the strongest slug, just wait. His full power might still be locked away. What do you think Burpy's ultimate form should look like? Drop your theories in the comments, and let's get this discussion going. Love Slugterra? Hit that like button, subscribe to SlugWORLD, and turn on notifications. We've got even more epic slug breakdowns and theories coming your way, so don't miss out. We're on a mission to hit 200 subscribers, and every new sub brings us closer. So join the SlugWORLD family today. First up, we're taking Burpy's pyrokinesis to the next level with the solar flare strike. Imagine this, Burpy, basking in a ray of sunlight that pierces through the caverns, absorbing the raw energy of the sun itself. Then, bam! He unleashes a catastrophic blast of solar-powered fire, an explosion that dwarfs even his most powerful fireballs. This wouldn't just be some upgrade, people. It could be Burpy's ultimate finishing move, especially if he ever achieves a hypermorphed form. Think about it, a hypermorphed Infernus already radiating with amplified energy, now supercharged with the power of the sun. But what happens when things get down and dirty? Literally, that's where Burpy's volcanic surge comes in. We know slugs have a deep connection to Slugterra, and Burpy's no exception. Picture this. Burpy slams his belly onto the ground, the earth trembles, and suddenly, a fiery geyser erupts beneath his enemies. It'd be a multi-target nightmare for anyone foolish enough to stand near our favorite Infernus. This move would be a game changer, especially in a tight spot against a whole horde of ghoul slugs. Alright, slug slingers, let's talk tactics. Today we're diving into the fiery world of the Twin Infernos attack. This is not just any ordinary move, it's a game changer. What's better than one flaming Infernus taking down the bad guys? How about two? Imagine the sheer power and chaos that two fire-breathing dragons can unleash on the battlefield. With the Twin Infernos attack, Burpy doubles down on fiery fury. This means double the firepower, double the intensity, and double the trouble for anyone who dares to stand in his way. Imagine him splitting his fiery form, becoming not one, but two blazing fire dragons. Think about the possibilities. The battlefield would be ablaze with action, and the enemies wouldn't know what hit them. Dodging Burpy's attacks is tough enough as it is, but with two of him flanking your opponents, pulling off insane pincer moves, it would be nearly impossible. The coordination and strategy involved would be unparalleled. It's the ultimate way to divide and conquer. Enemies would be overwhelmed, unable to predict the next move, and constantly on the defensive. And let's not forget about the visual spectacle. The sight of two fire dragons in action is nothing short of breathtaking. Two flaming dragons, swirling and striking in perfect sync. Their movements would be a mesmerizing dance of flames and fury, captivating everyone who witnesses it. It'd be a pyrotechnic display that would make even the most battle-hardened slug slinger say, "Whoa!" The twin Infernos attack is not just a tactic, it's a spectacle, a show of power, and a testament to Burpy's incredible abilities. Chapter 4. Magma Armor, the ultimate slug shield. Now, we all know a good offense is important, but what about defense? With Magma Armor, Burpy transforms from fiery attacker to an impenetrable fortress. Imagine molten magma encasing Burpy's entire body. It'd be a suit of superheated armor, making him practically invincible. Blades would melt before they even touched him. And it gets even better. This armor would amplify his firepower. Chapter 5. Phoenix Rebirth. Can Burpy cheat death? Okay, we've talked about offensive and defensive abilities, but what about something a little unorthodox? What if Burpy possessed the power of resurrection? I'm talking about the Phoenix Rebirth. This mythical ability could change everything. Imagine Burpy, seemingly defeated in battle. His fire dwindles, his body falls. The end seems inevitable. But then from the ashes he rises. A miraculous comeback. Engulfed in flames, Burpy regenerates, stronger than ever. His power renewed. Think about the implications for Slugterra. A world where defeat isn't the end. A slug with a second chance. A new lease on life. A slug who can come back from the brink of defeat. Unbelievable, yet possible. That would shake things up in a major way. The dynamics of battle would shift. It would also add a whole new layer of strategy to slug battles. Imagine the possibilities. Chapter 6. Fire Tornado Blast. Trapped in a fiery vortex. Imagine being caught in the middle of a swirling fiery tornado, with flames licking at your heels and the heat becoming unbearable. You know what they say, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the tornado? Yeah, that's right. But what if you can't escape? What if the tornado is relentless, chasing you down with its fiery fury? With the Fire Tornado Blast, Burpy turns the battlefield into a raging inferno. The ground itself seems to catch fire, and the air is thick with smoke and ash. Picture this. Burpy rears back, taking a deep breath, and then exhales a swirling vortex of flames. The sheer power and intensity of this move are enough to make even the bravest warriors think twice. It's a raging inferno, trapping enemies in its fiery embrace, scorching everything in its path. The flames dance and twist, creating a mesmerizing yet terrifying spectacle. The Fire Tornado Blast is a strategic masterpiece. It's not just about raw power, it's about control, precision, and timing. Think about it. Burpy could use this move to control the battlefield, herding enemies into choke points, cutting off their escape routes and forcing them into a corner, or even separating them from their allies. In the chaos and confusion, Burpy's allies can strike with precision, turning the tide of battle in their favor. Okay, slug slingers, let's talk combos. What's better than one awesome slug attack? Two awesome slug attacks, working in perfect harmony. And that's where the blazing chain strike comes in. Imagine this. Burpy unleashes a volley of flaming chains, each one searing hot and moving with a life of its own. These chains wrap around his opponents, binding them in place before detonating in a blinding explosion of fire. Sometimes, you just gotta let loose with a little overwhelming firepower. And when it comes to firepower, Burpy's Hellfire Barrage is in a league of its own. Forget single fireballs, people. I'm talking about a relentless barrage of searing hot projectiles, each one launched with pinpoint accuracy. It'd be like a machine gun of fire, a wall of flames that no enemy could hope to dodge. It'd be about precision and speed. Burpy would unleash a storm of fire, each blast timed perfectly to overwhelm his opponents. All right, slug slingers, time to shake things up. And what better way to shake things up than with a literal earthquake? I'm talking about the Eruption wave, a ground-pounding attack that would leave Burpy's enemies trembling. Picture this. Burpy leaps into the air, gathering his fiery energy. He slams belly first onto the ground and boom! A shockwave of pure fire erupts outward, melting everything in its path. But this isn't just a one-dimensional attack. Imagine the shockwave splitting, creating fiery fissures in the earth. Burpy could use these fissures to outmaneuver his opponents, popping up behind them for a surprise attack. We've seen some incredible moves today, but now it's time for the ultimate finale. I'm talking about Burpy's most powerful, most devastating attack, Infernal Judgment. Imagine this: the air crackles with energy, the temperature skyrockets. Burpy, glowing with an intensity never seen before, becomes a beacon of raw power. He's drawing in all the fire in the area, every last ember, every last spark, concentrating it into a single massive fireball. It's the ultimate trump card, the last resort, the final word in any slug battle. With these new abilities, Burpy could go from being Eli's strongest slug to becoming the most powerful slug in Slugterra history. But what do you think? Which of these moves would you love to see in the show? Or do you have your own crazy attack ideas for Burpy? Drop them in the comments. Love Slugterra. Hit that like button and subscribe to SlugWORLD for more slug battles, theories, and secret abilities. We're on a mission to hit 200 subscribers, and every new sub brings us closer. So join the SlugWORLD family today.